Almost. Hello and a massive welcome to all of you. Now I know what you're thinking. Airports. A necessary evil, aren't they? A place of mild panic, questionable sandwiches, that frantic search for a plug socket. But what if I told you some airports are so fabulous, so utterly spectacular, you'll be wishing for a flight delay? Well, buckle up. Today we're counting down the absolute best of the best. These aren't just places to catch a plane. Marvels of innovation, palaces of comfort, packed with features so unique you'll need to see them to believe them. We're going on a journey to airports that consistently top the charts, not just for getting you from A to B, but for the sheer joy of the experience. Indoor rainforests. We're about to explore 7 airports that are destinations in their own right. You might book a trip just to experience a layover. Don't say I didn't warn you. Let's get this show on the runway. Right then, let's dive straight in at number 1. And honestly, where else could we possibly start? Singapore Changi Airport. Now, calling Changi an airport is a bit like calling the Queen's Jubilee a bit of a do. For years, it's been perched at the top of every world's best airport list, and when you see it, you understand why. The absolute showstopper, of course, is the HSBC Rain Vortex in the Jewel Changi complex. It's the world's tallest indoor waterfall, cascading down 7 stories through a giant glass dome. It's utterly mesmerizing. You stand there, mouth agape, as this torrent of water plunges into the basement, surrounded by a lush, 4-story terraced forest. You completely forget you're there to catch a flight to, I don't know, somewhere far less interesting. And then there's the entertainment. Fancy a film? Changi has not one, but 2 24-hour cinemas, and they're completely free. Or maybe a dip in a rooftop swimming pool overlooking the tarmac. You can do that too. There are hedge mazes, art installations, giant slides for the kids and the adults, let's be honest, and a canopy bridge suspended high in the air with a glass bottom. The food, the shopping, the sheer efficiency of it all is second to none. It's not just the best airport in the world, it's a national treasure. Next up, we're off to the Middle East, to Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar. If Changi is a tropical paradise, Hamad is a sprawling, futuristic art gallery. The moment you step inside, you're struck by the scale and the sheer elegance of the place. The architecture is breathtaking. Vast, sweeping ceilings, waves of glass and steel. The first thing that will probably grab your attention, because it's rather hard to miss, is a giant 23-foot-tall canary yellow teddy bear with a lamp on its head, sitting slap-bang in the middle of the main hall. Bizarre, hilarious, utterly brilliant. As you wander through the concourses, you'll find art everywhere. There are enormous, striking sculptures by internationally renowned artists like Kaus, Tom Otterness. Of course, it's not all high-concept art. Hamad is the hub for Qatar Airways, so luxury is absolutely key. The lounges are the stuff of legend-vast, opulent spaces with a la carte dining, private quiet rooms, and even spas. The Al Mourjan Business Lounge is bigger than some entire airport terminals I've been in. The shopping is a who's who of every luxury brand you could possibly imagine. But beyond the glamour, it's also incredibly efficient. The whole airport was designed with the passenger journey in mind. There's even a passenger train that glides silently above the main concourse to whisk you from one end to the other. Hamad proves that you can have spectacular design and world-class luxury without sacrificing an ounce of practicality. It's a truly stunning achievement. A museum, a lounge, a hub, all in one. Next stop, efficiency with a side of culture. Now let's jet over to Japan, to Tokyo's Haneda Airport. If our last 2 airports were all about spectacle and grandeur, Haneda is the master of a different art, the art of serene, flawless efficiency. The Japanese are famous for their precision and attention to detail, and Haneda is the living, breathing embodiment of that. It is, without a shadow of a doubt, the cleanest place you will ever set foot in. The first thing you notice is the quiet. For an airport that handles an astronomical number of passengers, it's remarkably calm. Security is a dream. Haneda has a wonderful trick up its sleeve. The international terminal features the Edo Market, a stunning recreation of an old-world Japanese village from the Edo period. It's a fantastic, immersive experience that gives you a taste of Japanese culture before you've even left the airport. The dining options here are, as you'd expect in Tokyo, absolutely world-class. You can get a Michelin Guide-mentioned bowl of ramen, some of the freshest sushi imaginable, all within a stone's throw of your departure gate. The Tokyo Poptown area is a haven for anime, manga, and character goods. What really sets Haneda apart is its accessibility. It's so close to central Tokyo, you can be in the heart of the city in under 30 minutes via monorail. This convenience, combined with its incredible cleanliness, top-tier food, and flawless operation, makes it a favorite for travelers. It might not have an indoor waterfall, but Haneda's perfectionism is a spectacle all its own. It's an airport that respects your time and your senses. A calm, efficient gateway to Tokyo. Next, culture on the concourse in Seoul. Our next stop takes us to another titan of Asian aviation, Incheon International Airport in Seoul, South Korea. For years, Incheon and Changi have been locked in a friendly rivalry for the top spot, and it's easy to see why. Incheon takes all the efficiency and technological prowess you'd expect and wraps it in a vibrant blanket of Korean culture. It's an airport with a real soul, and it's determined to show it to you. Where else in the world can you be waiting for your flight and suddenly find yourself watching a full-blown historical reenactment of a Joseon dynasty royal procession? From classical Korean music concerts to K-pop dance shows, it's a brilliant showcase of the country's heritage and pop culture. All for free, but the activities don't stop at performances. Feeling a bit stiff after checking in? Why not head to the ice skating rink? It's wonderfully surreal, watching people pirouette on the ice as jumbo jets take off outside. Or perhaps you'd prefer to try your hand at making some traditional Korean crafts in one of their cultural experience centers. Of course, Incheon is also legendary for its speed. It's famous for having one of the world's fastest arrival and departure processes. Immigration transformed into a fine art. You're through before you've even had time to properly take your belt off. And let's not forget the gardens, the spa, the movie theater, and even a golf course. Incheon operates on the principle that your journey should be enjoyable from start to finish. It's a perfect blend of high-tech efficiency and warm, welcoming cultural immersion. It's more than just a gateway to Korea. It's your first and very best introduction to everything the country has to offer. An absolute class act, fast, cultural, and surprisingly fun. Now, a Bavarian welcome awaits. Right, let's head back to Europe, to an airport that knows a thing or two about hospitality. Munich Airport in Germany. You might think of German efficiency as being a bit, well, clinical. But Munich Airport throws that stereotype right out the window and replaces it with a stein of beer. It perfectly captures the spirit of Bavaria. It's the only airport in the world with its own fully-fledged on-site brewery. Airbrau is a proper traditional Bavarian beer garden. Chestnut trees, long wooden benches, wait staff in traditional dress. They brew their own beer right there, following the strict German purity laws. And you can sit there with a pretzel the size of your head and a freshly poured pint, watching the planes go by. In the winter, it transforms into a magical Christmas market with an ice rink. Munich is also incredibly family-friendly with fantastic play areas and a supervised kinderland. An observation deck with old-timey binoculars that the children love. And for the grown-ups who aren't in the beer garden, how about a round of mini golf? There's a mini golf course right outside the terminal. Beyond the fun and games, Munich is, of course, a superbly run airport. It's a major hub for Lufthansa. Connections are seamless. It's spacious, easy to navigate, and consistently wins awards for being the best airport in Europe. It manages to be both incredibly efficient and incredibly charming. It's a perfect example of German engineering combined with Bavarian warmth. Cross to that, a warm, welcoming hub with character. Forget clinical. Think convivial. Next, the Swiss watch of aviation, Zurich. From the warmth of Bavaria, we now glide over to the cool, calm precision of Switzerland and Zurich Airport. If Haneda is a masterclass in Japanese efficiency, Zurich is its Swiss counterpart. This is an airport that runs with the beautiful, intricate precision of a Swiss watch. Everything is on time. Everything is clean. Everything is exactly where it should be. It is the very definition of smooth operation. Punctuality is a religion here. The whole system is designed to get you from your arriving flight to your connecting one with minimum fuss and maximum speed. The signage is a model of clarity, and there's a wonderfully efficient underground train, the Sky Metro, that connects the terminals. As you ride it, you're treated to cowbells, yodeling, and projections of the Alps. A charming, slightly cheesy touch. One of Zurich Airport's greatest strengths is its connection to the city. It has its own train station directly underneath the terminal. You can be standing in the center of Zurich in about 10 minutes. Pop into the city, have a look at the lake, eat some chocolate, and be back in time for your next flight. The lounges in Zurich are, as you'd expect, exceptional, oases of calm and understated luxury. The Swiss lounges are particularly famous for their whiskey clubs and outdoor terraces with views of the Alps. It's all very civilized. Zurich might not have the headline-grabbing attractions of a Changi or a Hamad. There's no indoor waterfall. There's no giant teddy bear. Its appeal is more subtle, the feeling of complete effortlessness. Your bag will be on the carousel, your connection will be easy to find, and your flight will be on time. In a chaotic world, that quiet reliability is a beautiful thing. It's an airport that simply does not let you down. Efficient, connected, and utterly dependable. Now, go big or go home. Dubai awaits. For our final destination, we have to go somewhere that embodies the word extra. And nobody does extra quite like Dubai. Dubai International Airport, or DXB, isn't just an airport. It's a city within a city. It is a monument to ambition, scale, and unabashed luxury. For years, it has held the title of the world's busiest airport for international passenger traffic. Terminal 3, built exclusively for Emirates, is one of the largest buildings in the world by floor space. Shopping here is not just a pastime, it's the main event. You can buy a gold bar from a vending machine, or marvel at a supercar on display. The luxury boutiques are endless, a dazzling array of the world's most exclusive brands. It's a place where you see people casually buying diamond necklaces while waiting for a flight to Sydney. The lounges, particularly the Emirates First and business class lounges, are on another level. They are so enormous, they span the entire length of the concourse. You can board your plane directly from the lounge. Gourmet restaurants, Moe and Shandon bars, cigar lounges, and complimentary spa treatments. DXB is a testament to Dubai's vision, to be the biggest, the best, and the most spectacular. It can be overwhelming, and it's certainly not for the faint of heart. But you cannot help but be impressed by the sheer audacity of it all. It's a dazzling, slightly mad, and utterly unforgettable experience. Smiling travelers capture photos, awed faces everywhere. It's the perfect crossroads of the world, a place that operates on a scale and with a level of opulence that you have to see to believe. It's luxurious to the extreme, a dazzling, slightly mad, and unforgettable finale. Time to head home, your final boarding call. And there you have it, from Singapore's indoor jungle to Dubai's city of gold and Munich's brilliant beer garden. We've seen airports that are art galleries, cultural centers, and models of perfect, calming efficiency. These places prove that the journey can be just as extraordinary as the destination itself. They've transformed the chore of travel into an experience of wonder, comfort, and sometimes downright fun. Who knew waiting for a plane could involve ice skating, mini golf, or even watching a royal procession? Now, I'd love to turn it over to you. What's the best, worst, or just plain weirdest airport experience you've ever had? Is there a hidden gem of an airport that you think deserves a spot on this list? Head down to the comments and let me know. I read them all, and I love hearing your stories. Sharing our experiences is what makes this community so fantastic, so don't be shy. Thank you so much for joining me on this whirlwind tour of the world's most incredible airports. I hope it's given you a bit of inspiration for your next trip, or at least something to daydream about. If you enjoyed this little adventure, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got so many more journeys to go on together. Until next time, travel safe, and may all your layovers be in Changi.